they're making me giggle. I refuse for this to end this way. I'm gonna crash out. Hi divas, it's time. The time is here. I have about 100 pages left of Fearless. Am I terrified? Yes. Did I also crash out yesterday twice? Within the same hour? Yes! Yes! This book has taken me on the craziest ride. The craziest emotional roller coaster of my entire life. And I don't know how I will be able to recover from this read. I'll probably have to read a little cute fluffy romance after this, because this is gonna leave me traumatized. I need music for this. I am someone who is very dramatic. I was born dramatic. I have a Conan Gray song, no, not a song, a playlist consisting like my favorite crash out songs. So that's what I listened to yesterday, and I think that amplified my emotions, which is why I cried so much. If you see me crying, don't mind me. Mind your own business. My heart hurts so much for Kai. Oh my god, right, there was this like major plot twist that I didn't see coming, and they revealed the plot twist. I was like, I know this information from somewhere. I feel like this is deja vu. Yes, because I read it before, but I just, ignored it, because I was too busy mourning over Kai, for Kai, with him, on him. I don't know, guys. I want him. Oh my gosh, I love him. I need my tabs. The pages that have hurt me the most are the ones that I've marked over here with red, because actually that cut through deep. Cut that always bleed. Help! I can't read fast enough. Oh my god. I have to cover it because it's intense. I just want to give Peyton a hug. The amount of stuff she's endured for her own survival is crazy. I'm so stupid. It took me how many chapters to realize. Thank you, Kai. Thank you for helping me understand. Thank you for clearing things up, because I'm dumb. I was so busy being scared of the plot that I forgot the plot twist, and it's a few hours later and I don't know math, but I have this much left. I don't know about you guys, but I have so much sympathy for Kit. I have never been a Kit hater. I've just been like, Kit, within the first book, Kit, you have to leave Kai and Peyton alone. Let them have their romance, because they're making me giggle. But I never hated him, because the stuff that is happening in the books are also affecting him. And they have a very big impact on his life and the decisions he makes. And I feel like since the more of the truth has been unraveled in Fearless, especially the last part of it, made me feel so bad for Kit. I feel so bad for him. He's just a boy. He just wants to save his kingdom. Okay? What about it? And I feel like all he's ever wanted is for someone to care for him and love him truly. He's never really experienced love. He never really got love from his father. He always felt neglected, and we've known that ever since book 1. Now that we're getting more of an in-depth view of Kit and like what he's going through and the struggles that he's been put through makes me so sad. Like, I could never hate him. I refuse for this to end this way. I'm gonna crash out. Where's my pen? Oh my gosh. I really can't do this. Come here, girl. I need to wipe my tears. I'm sorry. Hey guys, good morning. I woke up at 7 and I was like, actually kill me. No, like actually, like I can't get over Fearless. I'm actually going to cry. Hold on. Today is Wednesday. On Wednesdays, we wear pink. I actually wear pink every day, but yeah. I am getting ready because Bestie is coming over at 10. It's currently like 8 something, and I'm having my coffee and I'm getting ready, and what the heck happened to... Why was I just looking at the flame? Oh my gosh, that was so scary. I'm going to give you guys my full opinions and thoughts about Fearless because I have so much to say, but I don't know how to make it spoiler free. So I wrote it down to make sure that I don't spoil anything for anyone. I wrote it down on my little book, so I have a lot of thoughts. I love Kai so much. Help. I don't think I have ever loved an MMC this much. Like, I don't think I've ever... Well, obviously Aaron Warner, but we all knew that. Should we get started? Do you guys want to hear the tea? The tea of me crying. No, like, you saw me. You saw I was an emotional wreck. I also spent some time crying after reading the book. I just sat there looking at the wall, contemplating my life. Like, what do I do now? Oh my god, I just realized 2 eras are coming to an end because I'm watching Game of Thrones for the first time. Yes, I know. I'm a little late to the party. Here's my book. Look how tabbed it is. I think the book that I've tabbed just as much as this book is Powerless, because there were so many moments. The red tabs are those parts that broke me, like made me cry. Towards the end, there's a lot of red. Such a good read. If you haven't picked it up yet, girl, what are you waiting for? Go, go. I wanted to rip my hair out. So, my Fearless thoughts. It definitely ruined me in the best way possible. Like, I was left, it felt like someone just emptied me. You know what I mean? Like, does that make any sense? I just felt empty after reading Fearless. It really took me on an emotional roller coaster. I felt like there was one specific part in the book where I was just like crying, and then the next chapter, like literally the next chapter, I was happy and I was like relieved kind of, and then the chapter after that I started bawling my eyes out again. I've never had my emotions manipulated that way before. And I also love that it really kept me on my toes especially towards the end, because so much tea was spilled. But ow, I have an eyelash in my eye. One thing that I really love about Fearless was how we got in like a deeper insight of the characters, especially one character. And I remember having so many questions throughout the series, you know, like I had so many unanswered questions, but Fearless really answered all of them, and maybe a little bit more even. Oh, and something that I love when it happens, when I read, is, you know, when things starts clicking, like it just, oh, in my brain, it just felt so satisfying. It felt like, I don't know, it just felt like puzzle pieces were falling onto the right places. Get out of my eye. While it was really exciting to know the true nature of every single character, it was also very scary because there were so many characters that I didn't really pay that much attention to because I'm that girl. Okay, sorry. I just, some characters, especially when they name so many characters, I just forget about them. And I just think that they're not important to the plot when they are. Some of them are crucial to the plot. And I learned that in this book. Even the characters you're never suspicious of, it's always like this. Why haven't I learned this? It's always the characters that you're never suspicious of that are plotting the most insane things. A specific character's story, I'm not going to tell you guys who it is, but this character, I have never hated them and I could never hate them, but obviously like their actions aren't justified. It's just that the motivation behind and the reasoning behind their actions were complex. Their actions aren't valid. I thought that their reasoning and the motivation and the thought process was kind of valid, because honestly, if I were to be put in that character's situation, I honestly think I would have done things the way they did, but not as cruel maybe, and not affect so many people. Now I'm sad all over again. And also maybe I'm like sometimes lost in the sauce, but I honestly can never predict well, some plot twists are like really obvious, you can predict, but I thought in Fearless, I don't think I ever predicted the plot twists, especially the ones towards the end. Like, that was insane. I was sitting there like looking at the invisible cameraman like, did you see this? I had to take breaks because I had to like process the information and really understand what it was that I just read. My rating for this book is definitely 6 stars. Like, wow. The way everything like tied together towards the end was just mwah. But obviously I wanted a different ending. But we can't all get what we want, guys. We just have to accept the fact that it ended that way. But I think that this book is definitely gonna be one of those books that will stick with me for a while and like really haunt me, I think. Wait, are we getting a novella, guys? I think I saw it on TikTok, but it could have been a lie. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I'm just like, maybe I thought I saw, but maybe she was talking about Powerful. I don't know if it could be better with a novella, and if a novella comes out, I don't know if I would read it. Because I'm really, while I wanted things to end differently, I was still like happy about the ending, you know? Those are my final thoughts. I'm just gonna sit here and like kind of melt. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.